Rajdeep, you're at the India meet today. Third time meeting in Mumbai. Now, it was the opposition itself just about 4 days ago, Mamta Banerjee, before that, Nitish Kumar, even the Congress chipped in, where they floated the bogey or a trial balloon of sorts, where they suggested that the government is looking at early elections this year. What do they have to say today after this news break?
It's very interesting. The likes of Mamta Banerjee are convinced that the Prime Minister is going in for an early election in December. So she at this meeting is going to convey a sense of urgency that you can't just simply go from one city to the other. You need to now set the agenda, get your act together, be in a position to at least have 3 or 4 talking points of your own. So she's going to raise that today. In fact, her suggestion, I am told, to this alliance meeting is on October 2nd. That's 32 days from today. We should all be coming together. All the opposition parties should come together and announce their plan of action. That's what she is suggesting. Now, we don't know whether the Congress will agree to that timetable. The Congress seems more intent on slowing things down, working to their own schedule. They've got their own issues, like Rahul Gandhi raising the Adani issue at a separate press conference today. The Congress would prefer to first focus on the winter election, November, December. Congress doesn't seem as convinced as the regional parties are that Mr. Modi is going in for an early election. But certainly a sense of urgency will creep into some of the discussions that will take place between today and tomorrow.
All right, but Rajdeep, for somebody who's covered parliament and politics, what's your hunch in all of this? Why is it that the government has called for a special joint session, that too, which I'm sure a lot of your Maharashtrian parties are not happy with, bang in the middle of Ganesh Chaturthi?
Look, that's already been raised by the Shiv Sena, that you can't have a special session bang in the middle of Ganesh Chaturthi. But be that as it may, with Narendra Modi ji, you don't know what comes next. We've seen it in the past with demonetization, for example. Catch your opponents by surprise has been his politics. But his politics has also been don't even leave a single day of power. Because while you're in power, you have the instruments of power to build your own image or to set the agenda. Remember, the general expectation is in January there'll be the inauguration of the Ram Mandir. I don't think Mr. Modi is in fast-forward mode. What Mr. Modi is about is setting the narrative. 2 days ago, LPG prices cut by rupees 200. There's much talk that petrol and diesel prices, there will also be duty cuts. Mr. Modi wants to, in a way, take away every issue that the opposition may have before they get their act together. And then decide, do I want to go in for a snap poll in December or do I want to wait till March, April? My own sense is he will wait till March, April, knowing Mr. Modi. He doesn't. His history suggests the only time that he's preponed an election was 2002 when he went 6 months earlier in the backdrop of the Gujarat riots. Apart from that, Mr. Modi's politics has been kursi pe baithe ho, take every advantage of being on the chair, use your power to in a way set the agenda, to set the political narrative.
Rajdeep, I'll take you for a quick question before we let you go. I know you have to leave, but the fact is, with all these political developments, it might just be political posturing or fear-mongering at a level, but the sheer fact that there could be a bill of one poll, one nation, or the other, bills that are being spoken of. Is there now a sense of urgency that is set in, especially in the Congress of the India Alliance, because other political parties are reading the writing on the wall way quicker than the Congress?
Absolutely, Preeti. I think the regional parties are often far more nimble than the Congresses. You see, the Congress has Rahul Gandhi, who wants to continue to hit the government with the Adani revelations. He believes that's Mr. Modi's vulnerability. He will continue to focus on that. Other Congress leaders, where is Ashok Gehlot? Where is Bhupesh Baghel? They are more worried about their state's election that coming up in 2-3 months. They've got Adani investments in their state. Regional party leaders are much more worried about the next election. The Congress is looking at this as first, let's tackle November, December in terms of taking on the BJP, giving the grand agenda that Rahul Gandhi wants to set, and then see what happens post-December. So I think the Congress is willing to bide its time. The regional parties are itching now for this India alliance to forge some kind of an understanding on the ground that will eventually result in them fighting together. One of their leaders told me, look, the public out there is not certain as yet whether we will actually stay the course. We need to send out that firm message through thick and thin. We will stand together. We also need to in some way have talking points of our own that go beyond just anti-Modism. So I think there's a recognition of all this. Is that same recognition there within the Congress as it is within these allies? I'm not so sure.